Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night. I hope y'all having a great day today. I just want to get on here real quick. I hope y'all day is going great, first of all. I hope y'all are smiling big. I hope y'all are being great, smelling great, doing great things today. If you haven't started doing great things today, getting ready and prepared to put some greatness out there today, and just, being about the greatness today, being about, a blessing, being a blessing, and, just being great today. It's a great day. I'm thankful and I'm happy. And, what better way to do is to share that with, other people. It's just like I'm happy because I'm alive and I'm well today, and I'm gonna walk in my greatness today. I'm gonna walk in my greatness today, and so good morning, good evening, good night to anybody who might be watching this. Let's be great today. Let's be great. Let's smile. Let's make sure we on point, smelling good, smelling great, looking great, feeling great. I just dropped my kids off at school, y'all, so yeah. This is my being great right now. But anyway, just the conversation that I had with my kids this morning, I like to share those because I know I'm not the only one with kids out there. So I know if I'm having these conversations and I got teenagers, it's conversations that need to be had openly with everybody because other people got teenagers. And I know that if I'm having a struggle with mine and they're girls, and hey, I'm not alone. So but the conversation today with my daughters was, it was a few different conversations, but one of the main ones that I'm gonna talk about is just mindset. My daughter was telling me about, I was telling her about, I had went to the mailbox yesterday and got something with her name on it, and I think they was telling me about a test. It was old. I haven't checked the mailbox. They haven't been checking the mailbox. So I think the test was in October. It was like a pre-exam for college or whatever. But she was like, oh, well, it don't matter anyway. It's not important. I was just trying to tell her, well, yeah, it does matter because those tests, they are trying to prepare y'all. And you need to do your best on those tests because it lets them know, how the school is doing, how the teachers are doing, the curriculum, based off those tests. They going, they set up certain stuff based off those tests. We all know, even man determines how smart you are based off a test. So I was just trying to tell her on that level. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but it do kind of, in the United States where we live, it matters. So, do your best. Don't go in there don't even have the mindset of having, oh, well, it doesn't matter, whatever. And then attached to the paper talking about the test, it had her grades. And I was saying, you got great. Your grades are great. They all 90s, 100. The rest of them are 96, 99, 98s. And she was like, well, it don't matter. Those teachers, look, I got a 99 and they still not, basically she looking at it as she have a 99. The teacher should just go ahead and give her a 100. And what I was telling her was, I was like, Sammy, you got to stop looking at it like that because, it's not the teachers, it's your mindset. Just trying to explain to her about her mindset and her attitude towards it, because she was like, it don't matter because them teachers, they just gonna basically do what they doing what they want anyway. They don't care. And I was just trying to tell her, I get what you're saying about the teachers. I've been to school, so I know about teachers who don't care and teachers who do care. I know. And that's what I was trying to tell her. I was like, well, I didn't have this back then when I was in school, because if I would have had this knowledge, man, school would have been a breeze if I would know what I knew now. But now that I know it, I'm able to pass it and share it to her because I know it works in like work situations and stuff like that. Like me believing that I'm great, it helps me have a great day, because when I step out, like, you human just like me, you know better than me. So that's how I look at it. Nobody's no better than me. So that's the mindset I've been having lately to help me, encourage myself and get to a level to be able to, be great out here and be able to function and do what I need to do. Because or else I'll be feeling the same way that she feels. Nobody cares, nobody this. And I'm just trying to tell you, change your mindset. I told her, you got a 99, 98, any little thing. And first of all, pray about it. Because I told her, any little thing could change that person's heart to give you a 99. I told her, you can go in there and say good morning every day from here and starting out. And I bet your grade change. I said, you can go in there and help that teacher pass out some papers or do something good for her, and I bet that grade will change. Because I was just trying to let her know, Sammy, they human. They know better than you. They are human just like you. They just older. They just got a age on them, but they the same. And that's what I've learned. Like, we all humans. We all want the same thing. We all, some certain core values that humans have, because we all are human. We all are gonna have that same thing. It's nowhere around it. Gender has nothing to do with it. When God created humans, he put the same thing in us all. So, like I was just trying to explain to you, you can just go in there, like, you just gotta change your mindset and say, I'm gonna go make a 100 in these classes. I'm gonna get a 100. You don't know how it's gonna happen. You don't know what you're gonna do to get it, but it's gonna happen if you change your mindset and start believing you can have it. You gotta know that you can have it. You gotta know that you got 96, 98. All of these can be 100s on your paper. You got to believe that all of these grades can be a 100. You this far from it. You have to change your mindset. It's not the teacher's mindset that has to be changed. It has to be your mindset that has to be changed. This is the conversation I'm having with my kids. And, I don't know if they received it or not. To me, it's just when I talk to my kids, it's seeds that I'm sowing in their life. Because how I see it, when I'm as a mother and I know that I'm here to train them up, I know they're not going to get none of this stuff until they leave the house, until they grown and make that decision, Mom, I'm moving out. Then that's when they test gonna start. I try to tell them, like, I know a lot of this don't make sense that I be trying to tell y'all right now, because y'all not faced with the test yet. You're in training. So as long as you're in training, just get the training. It's gonna hurt. It's not gonna feel good. You're not gonna like your coach some days. You're not gonna wanna, you're not gonna like it. But it's training. That's what training is. Get comfortable with training. Get comfortable with the person who's training you. Because that's not gonna feel good. But when you go out there and pass that test, you're gonna remember the person who trained you to help you pass that test. You're gonna remember what you put in to pass that test and get to that level. Just trying to explain, and I might be all everywhere with this conversation, but the whole point of it is mindset. We have to change our mindset. We have to change our mindset. I had to start changing my mindset because the other day I was feeling down because my bank account is not looking great. I don't have any money. I haven't been working. My truck is down. So I'm just kind of frustrated with all of that. Anybody would. When you used to having money, when you used to having certain things and it just all go, of course you're going to be feeling some type of way. So yeah, I'm in that zone. But I have to remind myself, like, just because I don't have no money in the bank, that don't mean I'm a less person. That don't mean that my value is zero just because my bank account is zero. That doesn't mean that. And we as humans have to stop basing our value off of how man look at dollar. Man look at, you have to have this certain amount of money to be rich, and you have to have this to be wealthy, and man looks at that. But in God's eye, we all the same. In God's eye, we are all his children. None of us know better. It says he reigns on the just and the unjust. He treats all his kids the same. It's our mindset if we're going to be on the positive or negative side. It's not God. God feels the same about all of us because we're all are human. So, we have to stop. I was getting my feelings the other day so bad, and he was reminding me, like, you don't have no money, but that don't, so you think you ain't great because you don't have no money? Like, Brittany, I created you. The greatness don't change just because you don't have no money. The greatness does not change. But anyway, y'all, to be continued. All right, to be continued. Y'all be great today, y'all.